y'all. Welcome back to Healing Intuition. My name is Corie. I'm here to help you create a happy, healthy, and wealthy life. Thank you all so much for being here, for all the likes, shares, and subscribes. Everyone is booking, sending in donations, and all that. Quick little announcement. As of next week, I will be offering brain spotting sessions. Yeah, you know I love a brain spot. So, I'm still working on all the details. I will definitely make a community post as far as that goes. And I will probably record some type of video. Like I might do like a free live brain spotting or something like that. I'm not sure. But anyways, so but I might do like a video kind of explaining the process of brain spotting for those of you that haven't checked it out. Basically, in short, to describe brain spotting to me, my own opinion is it is the most magnificent healing modality that I have come across. Everyone is different, right? But it's basically, to me, it's like therapy on steroids, right? You go in to brain spotting with some type of trauma, some type of wound, and you come out of it without it. It's gone. So, or at least the majority of it, I would say. Some wounds are deeper and more rooted and more seated into your subconscious, and so you need to kind of go through it a couple times. But in all honesty, every experience that I've had with brain spotting, whether it be working with somebody else or just using that video that I show you guys often, I'm always, very relieved afterwards, after it's over. So anyways, just letting you know, next week that will be something that will be offered from me. I'm going to work on getting it set up to where, because that's something that we would need to do live. I don't know, like, look. Like, why is that so appealing? I'm not sure. But anyway, so, yeah, anyways, I'm excited. I look forward to working with all of you and healing those subconscious programs that have been stuck inside of your subconscious for as long as you can remember, and moving you forward into your happy, healthy, and wealthy life. Okay? All right. I heard something about pricing, like you guys want to know something about pricing. I'm not sure about pricing. I kind of, honestly, what I'm feeling guided to do is just like I do with the readings. It's just kind of like a pay what you can. Because my intention with brain spotting is not to, you know what I mean? Like, my opinion of it, therapy is so expensive these days and all these things. And a lot of times it's ineffective, unless if you find somebody who's really super good, or you know what I'm saying. But I want this to be something that everyone has access to, because I want everyone to live a happy, healthy, and wealthy life. So I think as of right now, that's what I'm kind of leaning towards. That's kind of what my guides are telling me to do. And so, and that's what I'm going to offer. Also, with this, there's also another kind of program that I'm working with setting up here, and this will also be live next week. So basically what it is what I will do on my end is I don't know if I want to call it a ritual, but that's basically what it is. But it's working with the angels, right? It's working with the divine. It's working with my higher self and with your higher self. And what it is I'm going to send you a bunch of healing energy all at once, okay? And the divine is going to come and they're going to sit on you, okay? And basically at that point, then when you have something that comes up, you just get a hold of me, right? Because by sending this healing energy, what's going to happen is these wounds, this trauma, these things are going to come up in an accelerated, right? So basically what I'm going to call it is an accelerated healing, okay? But it's going to come up in an accelerated pace, and then I will be available to you to offer the brain spotting every time something comes up. Right? Every time you start to feel something, every time you feel triggered, every time, whatever it may be, right? You will have access to me, and we can do a quick brain spotting session, and then yeah, you move on, and I feel like it's probably going to be like a 6-month program if I'm feeling like if I'm following my guides. I feel like a 6-month program. As far as that goes, I feel like there'll probably be, for pricing, there'll probably be like an initial price for the ritual. And then again, we'll go back to the pay what you can for the brain spotting sessions each time. And then, and so then that way, if you just want the ritual and you feel like you can handle and you can heal on your own and you don't need me to do the brain spotting, then I've just given you this opportunity to go through this accelerating healing. Just know that you're gonna have to do the work. It's not the energy that I'm sending you is not some spell that's just gonna take everything away, right? You will have to do the work. That's just part of it. That's part of the reality of healing and becoming your best self, right? Living your best life, having a happy, healthy, and wealthy life. All right. So those are things that are coming next week. I'm so excited, like pumped. I'm amped. Okay. And yeah. So let's do a pick a card, shall we? I sat down to do a reading yesterday and it just didn't feel right. So I walked away and I never came back. So I'm wondering if that's very synchronistic, right? There may be something synchronistic in your life going on right now where, you know what, you sat down to do something, or you went to go do something, or you were around people or whatever it may be, and it didn't feel right. So you walked away and you never came back. So, or you will never go back, or like it feels like something is finally closed off for you, because you followed the way it made you feel. You followed your intuition. It's been a long time coming, for sure. Sorry, I just ate a bunch of watermelon, so might be burping watermelon. Excuse me. Oh, goodness. All right, let's get some messages. And the message yesterday had to do with love. So I just want to say that. I just want to put that out there, that when I sat down to do the reading, it had to do with love. And it seemed like a romantic relationship, not a platonic, like not that. So just throwing that out there. But take it as it resonates, right? We're all in different phases of our journey. All right, let's get some cards to choose from. Give me 3 steps towards the door. Pew! Pew, pew, pew! I don't know. Oh, there's another one. All right. And let's see. I feel like there might be 3 today. There's been 2 a lot lately, but it feels like there might be 3. Especially because I was just singing that song. Give me 3 steps, mister. Give me 3 steps, mister. Give me 3 steps towards the door. I don't own rights to that song. It's just in my head. So I'm singing it. Okay. Overall energy of this reading for every single pile is the Ace of Wands. Hail yes. This is a new creative beginning. This might be a new job opportunity. This might be just a new sense of confidence, a new sense of self-love. I'm hearing like self-love on another level, okay? Like, we're not talking just taking spiritual baths and doing these things. We're talking about like creating serious boundaries and sticking to them, right? No longer giving your peace up for somebody else's, right? You're choosing you 100% of the time, it feels like at this point. And that's this new beginning. I have goosebumps all over me. Ooh, this energy is good, folks. Okay, so yeah, so this might be some type of, I'm hearing like this is definitely a yes card. So if some of you had a question in mind when you clicked on this video, the answer is yes. Yeah, so some new type of beginning. Sometimes the Ace of Wands is kind of denoted to like the male follicle, right? Like, but it doesn't feel like that. It doesn't feel like that. When I looked up, it was 11/11. This feels like it's something new, something exciting, something that's going to make you feel real good, right? Just some sort of opportunity here for you, all right? It could also be just the energy of it, okay? Anyways, all right, let's pick our cards. Sorry. That was a long intro, folks. All right, so pile 1 is going to be this 8 of Swords right here, this little tiny mouse. Pile 2 is going to be the Wheel, which is the Wheel of Fortune, which is this octopus. And pile 3 is going to be the 10 of Wands, which is this, that's a horse right there, right? Yeah, that's a horsey. Okay. I'm going to give you some time, and then if you need to, pause the video. Pile 1. If you chose this 8 of Swords, which usually the 8 of Swords in a deck is like, ooh, it's not good energy, right? It's a feeling stuck, feeling, you know what I mean? It could also refer to jail or spiritual jail or something along those lines. But in this energy, with this deck, this 8 of Swords, this 8 of Feathers, it feels like to me, you know what? I might be in a situation right now, but I have the courage to keep moving, right? You might be finding a lot of feathers right now. There might be a lot of synchronicities that are, even though your reality doesn't necessarily look the way that you feel like it should, right? You have this feeling, you have this knowing inside of you, and there's a lot of synchronicities also kind of cheering you on, right? Letting you know, listen, keep moving, because it's not going to stay like this, right? You're not stuck, actually, okay? You're not. So and it feels like there's this, yeah. It feels like maybe you feel real small, right, in this really big world. But understand that even though you might be small, like this little tiny mouse, you have something to offer, right? You are part of the ecosystem. You are a valid, important part. And then when I got real, so there's also something about maybe, you know, when I this little tiny mouse, I got real small in my voice. So there's something about feeling like maybe your voice isn't big enough. You can't be heard or something along those lines. And I want you to know that you need to keep going, right? This energy is here to offer you the courage and the resources and the information and the clarity to bring forth solutions that you are looking for for whatever is going on, right? Understand that you're not stuck. You're not stuck. Feeling stuck is an illusion, okay? There are some people around you that might be going to spiritual jail. That's none of our business, but that's just coming through. But it's none of our business. We're going to pray for them, okay? We're going to send them love and light energy, and we're going to just let that information go. Because, you know what I mean? Right now, we need to focus on pile one. Pile one needs to focus on pile one and to get out of this feeling stuck energy, right? All right. Give me 3 steps, master, what deck do you want me to use? Folks, I don't even know. Don't ask me. I don't know. Look, yes. Again, some of y'all are asking just a simple yes or no question, and the answer is yes. I feel like it might have to do with finances, because a lot of times when we feel stuck, it's because of finances, right? Money has this hold on our ego, when in reality, honestly, you have everything you need to create the life that you're looking for. Messages for pile one, please. Wowzers. Nah. Y'all are stepping through some sort of like portal, some sort of like there's some sort of initiation that's going on here. Okay, there's some sort of like you are, you know what I mean, like you're passing go, right? You may pass go, you may collect $200. Okay, so again, I feel like what's happening, this energy is here to bring you out of this like stuck feeling, right? Almost like you can't move, like maybe you can move, but like it's like you're not flowing as well right now, because there's like, it feels like maybe there's some sort of answer that you're looking for, or there's some, like, it just, I don't know what it is, but it feels like you kind of stepped out of the flow a little tiny bit, pile one, but there's something that's, the energy here is here to shift that for you, okay? So I want you to harness it. I want you to grab onto it, right? Because you're already doing exactly everything that you're meant to be doing, right? You're already doing, not, you know, like your life is going to evolve and change and grow, right? But as of right now, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. And your brain, it's like, I feel like maybe you guys are going through some type of like next level, like ego death, right? Because there's levels to this shit, right? You don't just sit down and kill your ego. That just doesn't happen. You can't do it. Like, I'm sorry. And so it feels like there's this next step happening, right? Where you're going to pass go again, but your ego's like trying to keep you in jail, right? Trying to keep you far away from it. So, understand that there are going to be opportunities and situations and people that kind of come to almost like help lift you up, right? Because pile one, there's some type of like leadership role that you're meant to be in. Yeah. And so, and it's time. I feel like it's time to really kind of like be out in the spotlight. And I feel like maybe you're holding yourself back, or you're keeping yourself small to make others feel uncomfortable, or to make others feel comfortable. And that's just, we can't do that, right? If they don't feel comfortable, that's a reflection of them, not a reflection of you. Okay? We need to remember that. right? Every time you feel like you need to get small again, or you need to like tone yourself down, or you need to dim your light, you need to remember, I'm not going to change who I am. I'm not going to sacrifice my own peace for anybody else's. And that's kind of like the intro that I that it has a lot to do with you, pile one. It does. You are attracting your tribe right now, right? I feel like you're building this community, or this, you might just notice that you are building healthy relationships. Some of these relationships that you're building at this time are going to be long-term relationships. Some of them are just going to be relationships, right? Whether it be platonic or romantic or whatever. Some of them are going to be business. Some of them are, you know what I'm saying? Understand that things are kind of coming together, right? And you're going to see this happening for you, right? I think you're already experiencing it a little bit. And I think that maybe you're feeling like a little bit like, wait a second. Here's what's happening. This is what I feel like is happening. Pile one. You're so used to chaos or feeling some type of way because of the people around you, you're picking up on their energy, right? As an empath, okay? Because I feel like a lot of you, pile one, are empaths here. And you should look up the number 2123 also. I'm going to write that down. And because you're attracting this new tribe that's really vibing with you, right? You're like confused, right? Because all these intuitive hits aren't coming in all the time, because you don't have to protect yourself around these people, right? These people have good intentions for you. And so your guides and your intuition, you feel good because you're where you're supposed to be and you're with who you're supposed to be with. And these people have good intentions. So I think that it might be confusing you and throwing you off and making you feel like, well, where did my gifts go? They're still there. They're not going anywhere ever. But you don't need them, per se, around this new tribe, your tribe that you're attracting, because there's no need for it. Their intentions are good. It's a healthy relationship. I hope that makes sense. Yeah. I can't. Why is that song so stuck in my head? I think it was just on my Google. So that might be. But I wish it would go. I wish it would. Oh, goodness. I like this reading so far. It's very good. It's very good. Feels a lot better than the one yesterday. Okay. Messages for Power 1, please. Also, I feel like there's this like connection, like you are merging more so, and this goes along with, collect $200, pass go, whatever. You're merging more so with your higher self. Okay. There might also be some of these people that are coming towards you, right? There might be some sort of divine connection there, as far as like, it's all divine connections. They're all soul tribe, but it feels like there might be some type of like your person might be a part of that, right? But there's also a need to kind of make sure that you're still willing to learn from these people, right? You have something to offer, they have something to offer. Open yourself up to receive what it is that they have to offer, okay? Because I feel like some of you are still kind of closed off a little because of all of the energies that you've had to deal with before. understand that this is you're on a new timeline, my friend, okay? I don't usually say that, but that's what came through, was a new timeline. So, yeah. Yes. Yes. See. I don't know what that was. Okay. Oh, goodness. Messages for pile 1. Messages. I just want to. Yeah, your intuition really is spot on. Okay? Like it's you just might not be getting as many intuitive hits right now because there's like you don't need them. You know what I'm saying? Like it's almost like your guides are like, listen, you're safe. We're going to allow you, because being intuitive and being psychic and being a medium, you know, we don't get to pick and choose what messages come through, right? We don't. It's not up to us. We are just a channel. That's just, we are a vessel, right? And so it feels like these messages are slowing down and they're not coming through as much so you can enjoy life, right? So you can maybe experience what it's like just enjoying and not knowing everything right away. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hope that makes sense. In other news, as far as like just about your life goes, I do feel like as far as like intuition and messages go, you are being like guided through your day, right? Your guides haven't left your side there, right? Like, let me help you. I just heard like booked and busy, so I don't know if some of you have a business or something, but you might find that it's about to be busy, right? And there's a need to kind of make sure that you're staying. Yeah, look, responsibility. Stay focused on what you're creating, right? This is something that you don't have to answer to anyone for. This is something that you've created on your own, okay? Make sure that you are staying focused on your own responsibilities, staying focused on what you're building here. I do feel like there's a lot of fun coming towards you. Yeah. I don't know. For fun, let's just see which one of these comes out, because I'm having fun with it. A miracle. Yeah, bottom of the thing is wealth. Expect it. Expect it. Eat, sleep, and breathe it, my friend. Not the deck. This deck. Okay. Let's get... Yeah, it feels like you guys are shifting from this energy of feeling stuck to like just straight action. Just like, I don't know, like there's some sort of like creative inspiration that's coming towards you that's really going to change the game here. Okay? All right. Let's get some advice for pile 1. Ace of Pentacles. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Yep. This is, for some of you, it's just like new health, right? A new bill of health. But this is something that is coming to fruition here, right? This is a new, very solid, very stable, very fruitful beginning that you're stepping into, okay? This is a gift from the universe, right? Make sure you stay on your P's and Q's. Dot your I's, cross your T's, okay? Ay, 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 ay. Yeah, you might be, like, it feels like this is going to come through pretty quickly here, okay? Like a quick message or a quick, you know what I'm saying? Like, might be like a text message or an email or something along those lines. Yeah, but you're totally attracting it. Look, and we got the Ace of Wands at the bottom of this deck. For real. And the Ace of Swords in here. Shut the front door. Yeah, you're attracting this and you can feel it. Yep. Pile 1, you have 3 aces, right? And the Empress, okay? You are for sure stepping into a very abundant time, okay? A very creative time, a very inspired time, a very intuitive time, a time where you can expect the unexpected. Also, there's some sort of truth coming towards you. There is. Somebody is coming to you with some sort of conversation, something that was hidden from you. This is also going to, like, I feel like it's going to free you, right? Some sort of confirmation, but this could be from some, like, mother figure or, like, you know, I don't know. Could be a mother, could be a grandmother or somebody who just is a mom, or I'm not sure. It doesn't have to be, but expect some sort of truthful conversation that I feel like is really going to set you free here. Okay? Any other messages for Pile 1? No, we're going to leave it there. We're going to leave it there. Actually, I kind of want to find out, what is this? What is this? What is this? What is this conversation? What is this message? What is this about? Yeah. Something that was hidden, some sort of lie, some sort of illusion, something, Yep. That's what it was about. It's kind of what I thought. Okay. Anyways, thank you so much, Pile 1, and we will see you next time. Pile 2. If you chose the wheel, let me write this down. This is going to be your reading. Hey, Pile 2. I kind of want to, Pile 1's reading was pretty good, but I kind of just want to clear out the energy a little bit. That might be synchronistic to some of you. You might need to clear out your energy, just in your own energy field, in your space, any type of, I'm feeling like any type of tools that you're using, especially if it's spiritual. It's almost like, it feels like a cycle is ended and a new one is beginning, which makes sense, right? Because it's the wheel, right? And so we need to clear out all that old energy that was attached to or associated with that old cycle and we want to create space for all the new energy that's wanting to come in here. Okay, so I do feel like maybe a good spiritual cleanse, a good spiritual bath might be good for you. You know, over the next couple of days to really kind of just, you know, out with the old and in with the new, right? That's what it feels like is happening here for you, pile 2. It feels really good. I also feel like the number 8 might be very synchronistic because octopuses have 8 legs. I'm really drawn to their legs. I feel like you might be feeling like Superman or Superwoman very soon, because it's almost like it's like sorry, I can't sit still. That might be also synchronistic, that you can't sit still. Okay. But it feels like, you know what I mean? Like you're going to have one tentacle doing this thing and another one doing this and another one doing this and la-di-da-di-da, like all these different things. And so, yeah, I feel like you're going to be busy. Okay. I'm excited for you. Okay. So super fun. I did this on the last pile, and we're just gonna go ahead and do it for this one before we like dig any deeper. This is just a random extra message. I don't feel like this is really super associated with the whole message, but yeah, look, we got miracle in pile 1 too, but at the bottom of this deck is a romance. I don't think that's the whole like thing to focus on, but yeah, so there might be some type of I feel like something that surprises you very much so when it comes to your romantic life. Like you might hear from somebody that you haven't heard from in a long time, and it's, I don't know, exciting maybe or something. I'm not sure. But yeah, expect a miracle in your romantic life, pile 2. All right, expect it. All right, let's get some messages for pile 2, please. Give me 3 steps, mister. Yeah, look. Looky, transformation. Yeah, things are definitely changing for you here, right? You are definitely breaking chains and patterns, soul patterns, contracts. You're healing, you're evolving, and your vibration is rising right now, okay? Make sure that you are taking care of yourself and all of those things, but yeah, trust that you are in the right spot and that you're making the right decisions. Okay, it's very important that you trust yourself. But yeah, all of this right here tells me that you are ascending for sure, and that you are ascending onto the next level of your journey here, right? I feel like you are ascending to a point where you're calling in so many good things all at once, right? Like, I feel like things are going to change very rapidly for you. Like, overnight. I'm going to make you a celebrity overnight. Something like that. But your DNA is also shifting, okay? So be patient with yourself. Make sure that you're listening to and watching and eating and I've heard smoking and whatever it may be you're putting in your body. Just make sure it's a vibrational match, right? You know, so some people just, and I'm one of those people, I just enjoy actually like it's very grounding for me to inhale something, to smoke something. I quit smoking and stuff like that, but I have recently been looking into possibly finding some like herbs and stuff like that, because I just enjoy, you know what I mean? It's just very grounding for me personally. But that might be something that maybe somebody needs to look at also, is just finding some herbs, because there are herbs that are smokable besides marijuana, besides tobacco, besides, you know what I'm saying? All those things. I can't think of any of them off the top of my head. And some of them are actually like very healing for your lungs when you inhale them. Yeah. So, there's that. Messages for pile 2. There may be some things that you need to sacrifice in order to allow your vibration to raise, but to me, it feels like you've already made these sacrifices, right? It feels like you're already into, like, you know, coming out of the cocoon here as the butterfly, and really connected with your soul and your higher self. And yeah, it feels like it was a rough time. You had a hard time, but you made the sacrifice. You did it. You did it. Or sacrifices, right? And yeah, it's time for you to move on to the next level. Yeah, look, I cut the deck at transformation again. I'm serious. Like, this transformation is huge, right? You're starting a brand new cycle with, like, all new everything. All new mentality, all new abundance, all new wealth, all new love, all new friends, all new growth, all new perceptions, all new beliefs, all new everything, all new wings. Messages for pile 2, please. Yeah, things are really balancing out for you here. And you're going to be able to find it so much easier to stay in the present moment, right? Something about a bunny might be very synchronistic to you, but on this card, it's the clock is at 11:11. So again, this ascension is happening to you, and I feel like we can take this very literal, that like in this very moment, while you're listening to this is taking place, right? Your DNA is shifting. You are raising your vibration, right? Breaking generational curses and patterns and you know, all of these things that were, you know, all these beliefs that you built over time that just were not in alignment with really who you are, right? Because they're all illusions. Advice for pile 2. Advice. I'm not going to take this because it fell on the floor. It's a Knight of Cups. Some of you might have recently like done something or taken an action, right? Because I feel like when I was talking about sacrifice and all these things and la-di-da-di-da at this time, maybe like recently there was something that you were like kind of worried about, right? Understand, don't worry. You're still ascending. Things are still happening for you, right? Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Yeah, things are going to quickly shift for you here, okay? As you continue to raise your vibration, I feel like it's happening very quickly here. You've made a decision, right? You made a decision to stand in your strength, right? You've defeated a lot of energy, a lot of things have come towards you here. Oh yeah. You're going to shift very quickly into a whole nother energy that you just weren't like really sure was going to exist for you in this lifetime. So the advice here is to continue taking action and continue working on yourself and continue. But here's the thing is I feel like there's some sort of communication actually that's coming towards you. And it could be spiritual communication. I'm not sure. It could be from the divine. But it almost feels like there is some sort of opportunity, some sort of communication that's coming towards you that's really going to help this level up. I don't know. Like you're attracting it, right? You're attracting it because you are vibing so high at this point. The ancestors are applauding you. They are applauding you, okay? Like, pile 2, you have no idea. I don't know what this energy is. But I kind of do need to go pee. But I'm not just going to get up in the middle of this. Okay. I feel like your advice is to just continue doing the inner work, continue doing everything that you do on a daily basis. This is coming to you. Whatever it is that you're attracting is coming to you. Okay? But I'm serious. Like in the spiritual world, like so there's a lot of good karma that's coming towards you here. But in the divine is like literally cheering you on. Literally. Keep going, pile 2. Keep going. That's my advice. Keep doing what you're doing because whatever it is, it's working. Okay, thank you, and we'll see you next time. Pile 3, I'll be right back. I gotta go pee. I'm back, and I feel much better. Thank you for your patience. Clean hands and everything. Let's see. Like, I don't know why I said clean hands and everything. Like, I don't know. Like, you should be washing your hands every time. Pile 3. This is your reading. Listen here, pile 3. This is a very similar energy to pile 2. So the Ten of Wands usually talks about like burdens and things like that. I don't feel that way with this card. This energy feels like, to me, like the sun is coming out, and you are about to be busy, right? There's a lot of things that are going to take up your time and your attention. But they're things that you wanted. They're things that you've asked for. They're things that you've created here. They're things that are going to set you free. So, yeah, it feels like, and maybe some of you, there's a lot of things going on right now, and you're like, this is just not fun. Like, this is just not a good time. But I feel like it's going to shift for you to where all of the things that are taking up your time are things that bring you happy and bring you joy, right? I feel like you've been pretty dedicated to creating this. Look at this. So we've got romance here and miracle at the bottom. So expect a miracle in your romance, pile 3. Okay. Again, that's not really associated with the reading. I just have been doing that in those piles because that's fun. But anyways, so yeah, pile 3, you feel a little tired. You feel a little worn down. You feel a little exhausted here, okay? Spend some time out in the sun, or get your feet in some grass or some sand or some water. There's definitely a need to get grounded. Make sure that you're drinking plenty of water and putting a lot of food, healthier food in your body. I feel very weak and very heavy right now. So it does feel like, you know, maybe you're putting a little bit too much burden on yourself, right? Understand that, like, you know, we're not in survival mode, pile 3, right? You attract. So you don't have to burn, you know, the candle at both ends. You don't have to do that. Okay? I feel like there might be a shift. Again, like I was saying, there might be like a shift, right? Like your schedule looks like this. These are all the things that you're responsible for one day. And the next thing you know, it's all new stuff. Like, I don't know. It just feels like things are going to, some things that maybe burdened you before are ending, creating space for new things to come in, okay? But yeah, I'm feeling very tired. Pile 3, you really need to get some rest, okay? I feel like you are exhausting your human body here, and you need to take a little bit better care of it, all right, to keep your vibration high, high vibing here, okay? Messages for pile 3. Yeah, I feel like your vibration is being lowered by things that, like, you just have to do, right? Like, you know, maybe you work at like a 9-to-5 job, or you're just not super into your job anymore. Or there's, you know, like, not everyone likes cleaning their house. Not everyone likes doing the yard work. Not everyone, you know what I'm saying? There's different things that are just really kind of like weighing your energy down, and they're things that are mandatory. They're things that you have to do at this point in your life, right? So it's, and the guides are, and your ancestors and the angels are encouraging you to Do things that make you happy. Do those more, right? Whatever it is. Spread your energy out, okay? Because, you know what I mean? I feel like you've been fighting battles and all these different things and spiritual war and la-di-da-di-da. And I just feel like you're just like, why did I sign up for this? Right? You're being encouraged to do more things that you enjoy, right? And I feel like there's some sort of inspiration, some sort of creativity or something that's coming in to inspire you, to get you moving on this, right? To help raise your vibration. A lot of times, you want to know what works for me is music. Now, you got to make sure that you're listening to the right music and all these things, because you know, music has its own vibration and stuff also. But honestly, like, if it's music that's going to get you up and start dancing or whatever it may be, like, that's a huge thing as far as raising your vibration. Just a quick, you know, I don't know why anyways, it helps me. I also am lighting this Palo Santo here to kind of clear out the energy a little bit. And that could also be, and this again was in pile 2, it could also be something that needs to be done, right? Maybe you're feeling heavy, maybe your house needs a deep clean and, you know, a good spiritual cleanse. And, you know, I'm hearing for some of you that's very past due. You know, peppermint on the window seals and peppermint on the doors, and, you know, I always, you know, like, everything with intention. When I clean my house, I put essential oils in my cleaner for, you know, and I place intention with each one. And, like, you know, like, your house is a vibration. Everything is a vibration. And so if you might just simply be matching the vibration of your surroundings right now. And there's an energy of needing to do things that bring you back to your own vibration, and not just matching everything else, right? That's old news. That's old news. Some of you are looking for, like, a way out of maybe the corporate world, or a way out of your current job. What do you love to do? If you could make money doing anything at all, what would that be? Right? Figure out what that would be, and then make money from it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, this is how it feels to me. Is like, it feels like maybe you're feeling like you need to get out of something or whatever, but you just don't know how, right? Your logical brain is taking over, right? Because it could be something, you know, you don't feel like maybe you could be successful making something, or whatever it may be. I feel like you're doubting yourself, and you're also doubting the magic of the universe to support you. And so that's kind of also lowering your vibration a little bit here. Messages for pile 3, please. Yeah. Here we are with this is the grounded card. So again, definitely need to get grounded here, okay? My favorite way to get grounded is to go put my feet in the grass and sit in the sun for about 30 minutes. And during that time, I do a lot of, you know, intention setting and things like that. So, pile 3, there, it feels, So some of you might end up on the news for some reason, pile 3. I don't know. I usually don't get the actual news with this card, but I feel like there is something, you might end up on the news. Some of you, like 5 of you, maybe. And here's how it's going to happen is because you step into this truth. You step into your power. And you know what I'm saying? I think you're realizing, pile 3, again, and this is what I was saying also, you know, that you're matching energies around you. I think that there are some connections here that are holding you back here. Or holding you down, I should say. There might be some sort of like information that comes through. Some of you watch too much of the news, and that's lowering your vibration. It's causing you burdens, right? You're taking this on. If you're an empath, you're taking on the energies of all of these people and all of this shit that's going on in the world right now, and you're watching too much of the news. Messages for pile 3. Some of you are denying yourself freedom, happiness, peace, right? Because you, look, here's the magic of the universe that you're just pushing away, right? You're just pushing it away because there's this lack of acceptance in something about yourself, acceptance about others, right? Maybe acceptance about a vision or a dream that you've had or something. There's a need to just accept something about yourself. And the minute that you do this, there's some sort of magic that comes through for you, right? It feels like your pile 3, it feels like you're like teetering between the 3D and the 5D or whatever D it might be, right? You're teetering between these programs and beliefs that were pushed into your subconscious at an early age that you know are false, right? And then also just the fact that you are an infinite being having a human experience and you are filled with magic within you, right? It feels like you're teetering back and forth from this, and this is causing some burdens, right? Allow yourself to fully step over into your infiniteness, into your magic, into your power, right? In the meantime, sit in the energy of gratitude and peace and allow the universe to show you how magical you are, right? Nobody else, because everyone else is magical, right? Everyone, as within, so without, right? That's magic alone, as within, so without, right? So it may be that some of you are just avoiding doing the internal work because it is hard. It is hard to sit down and face those things. But yeah, there's something about I feel like you're cheating yourself, pile 3. You're cheating yourself, and it's time that you choose you. It's time that you choose this truth that's inside of you that you know, It's time that you accept it, and it's time that you let go of what everyone else wants to tell you, because there's a reason why you're feeling the way that you're feeling, right? If you're feeling burdened, if you're feeling heavy, if you're feeling whatever, it's because your body is telling you that you're not listening to your intuition, you're not listening to your soul. And it's time to do that. Even if people say you're crazy, right? I just want to say fuck them. Because their opinion of you is not any of your business. And it's really a reflection of themselves. And here's what I've found over the years, that when I express myself and I express my truth, after some time, even if people said I was crazy, they always come back and tell me I'm not crazy, right? And then also I find people who validate and also feel the same way as me. So the truth will come out. The truth will be revealed. Advice for pile 3. I'll get some advice and then we'll head out. Yeah, there's an energy of staying optimistic here, okay? There might be some sort of gift or something that's coming towards you, all right? There might be some sort of small offer or some sort of small opportunity. I feel like your intuition is going to tell you this, right? But it feels like you shouldn't invest in whatever this is. Yeah, it's an illusion. Whatever it is, there's some sort of something that's coming towards you or something like that. Or somebody has an idea or they want to collaborate or they want to build with you or something like that, right? This is somebody who's in a page energy. And I feel like ultimately you are this King of Wands here, okay? The King of Wands could be coming to you with this idea, right? It feels like it could be a feminine energy that usually is in their masculine energy, okay? This person looks angry, right? They look angry that you might be moving on. There's some sort of offer, okay? Don't invest. It's an illusion. It's an illusion, okay? Another note, pile 3, if you are not the one that's feeling burdened, there are a lot of people around you that feel that way about you being in your truth, about you standing in your truth, about you choosing yourself. You know, these people are watching you, okay? You have fully accepted who you are. And there's definitely a need to you know, these people are gonna keep watching. It's fine, no big deal. But yeah, somebody's pretty upset about the fact that you've accepted something about something, right? That you have really, like, you're not dwelling on it. You're not, you know what I mean? It's kind of like this energy of it is what it is. These are people that might have passed judgment on you in the past. I'm not sure. But yeah. I think I'm going to leave it there. Don't invest in whatever this is. If it doesn't feel right, if it doesn't look right, if it's just one of those like get rich quick schemes or something like that, don't do it. Don't do it. Okay? It just seems like there might be a connection or something that's just trying to hold you back. Okay? But ultimately, I feel like, yeah. All right. That's what I have for you. Thank you so much for being here, and we'll see you next time.